no one confuse my meaning. Like, I am by no means encouraging anyone, really, most people, to go off and get into the conveyor belt system of this or that education, especially not women. I'm just saying that the lines are not as clear as people would like them to be in all circumstances. And, I was thinking about this before we came on today, and, like, I have two daughters. We have 6 kids so far, and I have two little girls, and we're definitely not pushing them. I mean, Clementine's a year and a half old, so she's not doing anything. But we're not pushing them into the conveyor belt system, so to speak. But even if Clover, let's say, she's 6 years old, her goal one day is just to be a mommy and whatever, or she wants to be a religious sister. It's like, well, if she's not sure what to do and she's 18 or 19 years old and she's very academically inclined, like, I would encourage her to consider going to somewhere like the St. Mary's College and getting like a classical great books kind of education, or Thomas Aquinas College or Benedict, one of these good schools, with good healthy environments, good Catholic environments, modesty, and all those sorts of things put in place. I mean, I think that I would encourage that, because if she's going to homeschool her kids, well, I mean, she's got to know what she's doing, for one. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's in education that's more than just common sense knowledge. I mean, it's tough to school the older grades after the age of 10 or 11. I mean, you're getting into stuff that, I mean, I don't remember much of my math class from grade 7 or 8, if I'm being honest. The integers and the quadratic formulas in grade 9 and 10. I don't remember much of that stuff at all. So, I mean, there's going to be some level of expertise that's required. So just practically speaking, that might be useful. But also, you're going to live on this earth for however many years. You live in an anti-Christian culture where everything is Kantian and Hegelian and whatever, Cartesian, and it's just completely against the philosophical foundation of the West, so to speak, of Christendom. That having being inundated with the literature of the Western canon and having that exposed, and having expository presentations of that from experts in it, where you can really cogitate on the meanings and come to grips with the history of your civilization, that's extremely useful for reasons that have nothing to do with professionalism. It's useful for reasons that just have to do with your intellectual development in order to be able to understand your history. And that is something that you can get great benefit out of from going to particular places. So, it's just like, take the career side out of it. There is a huge benefit to a sound, good, in the real sense of the term, a good liberal arts education, which only some of these Catholic schools really, and some Protestant places like Hillsdale and stuff like that, some decent places are offering. And if you want your society to become better, I mean, women are going to be voting. Women are going to be making purchase, like, everyone's contributing to the sort of betterment or detriment of the common good, so to speak, that it behooves you to want these people to be able to think. And if you just grow up in the public school system and then just barefoot and pregnant and never learn anything, I mean, that's really not going to do much.